I'm Maggie, one of the curators at the Carter, and today I'm going to talk to you about animals in motion in art. So we're going to start off with Frederick Remington. So you may know him for the paintings at the museum, but in fact, he actually in the 1890s taught himself to sculpt. So what he would do is he'd make clay models of his sculptures and then bring them to an expert at a bronze foundry, and then they would cast them in bronze for him. And what he was particularly interested in was to show the energy of animal movement. If he could get as many hooves of the horses off the ground as possible, like in our Broncho buster, then he was excited about the gravity-defying nature of his sculptures. He was not alone in wanting to capture animals in motion. In the 1880s, the renowned photographer Edward Muybridge did his scientific studies of animals in motion. And really what his photographs did was to influence an entire generation of artists that were able to see them. So artists like Thomas Eakins and Meissonier in France were able to understand the way horses really moved from seeing them in the actual photographic motion studies of Muybridge. So he was really important to 19th century art and all the art that followed it.
Hello, I'm Monica, a bilingual gallery teacher at the Carter Museum. Today on Cooped with the Carter, we will be doing a drawn horse tutorial as we look at works by the artist Frederick Remington. Now, he spent a lot of time observing horses and their movement before he moved on to his masterworks and paintings and sculptures. So today we're going to go step by step to do a couple of horses. All you need is a pencil, an eraser, and a surface to work on like a journal or even construction paper. Let's get started. Great, so now that I have my flat surface, I have my eraser and my pencil. Our first step is going to be drawing a circle right in the middle of your paper. We have another circle, and this one is not going to close all the way. Don't be afraid to really emphasize these lines and go through it again until you're pleased with the shape. Now we have two curved lines that are going to connect these two circles. And then we move towards the torso of the horse. So here's where we go. Curved line on the inside. We drag that outside. Then we have kind of a backwards C that's going to start our head. We also have this line back here that's going to close off the body of the horse. Here's where I start the muzzle of the horse with my two lines here. We move over to the legs. Now these lines are only going to be the forearm of the leg, so don't pay much attention to the proportions right now. And right back here. Now let's finish off these legs. We go down here. And we move back over to the head of the horse. Now we start to add a little bit more detail in here. I'm going to close off the head. That's some of the bone structure here. The mouth. We have these lines where the hair is going to go. Just to give us an idea. We have some more muscle Finish off those feet. And now our tail. Now all of these lines you can practice over and over until you feel comfortable enough. Now our eraser comes in when we want to get rid of a few of these harsher lines here, around the body and the face. So once we have our basic structure here, we want to go through. I'm going to shade in a little bit. So here we have our final sketch. Feel free to do as much erasing and adding as you want until you're happy with your sketch. You can even go in and add a landscape behind your horse or its home, maybe add some more horses. You can keep practicing.